back to People's Car Reviews.
Hi guys, welcome back to People's Car Reviews and our Christmas special. Now, this year, Lisa come up with a bit of a humdinger. For our Christmas special this year, she wanted to do a Top Gear meets Grand Tour meets
People's Car Reviews
special, and I said to her, how's that gonna work? And she went, well, I'm gonna hire out a car. You're going to drive the HS and we're going to meet up at services on the M1. So that's what we did. Do you want to explain the rest?
So, basically, I hired out a Ford Kuga.
Which was a hybrid engine. She neglected to tell me this.
And a Ford, that Andrew absolutely loves Fords. And then I decided that I wanted to see which car was quicker, which car was more spacious in the boot, which car was more spacious in the back and the front, which was the most comfortable drive. And we'll get to our destination and then we'll chat about it and see which car wins. So we went on time, MPG, comfortable, and how well it drives. So catch us in the videos to find out who really won.
Now,
and how was it to drive different cars on different days?
I am going to say, due to some issues, we couldn't hire the car we're sitting in right now on the day of the film, so there is a slight discrepancy in weather and road conditions, and I did it on the basis of that we thought we'd be able to pick up the car that day, but it turned out there was issues, so we couldn't. So enjoy the film, guys. And we'll see you after the film when we have a talk about who's won and who's done what.
Hang on a minute, Andrew. Viewers, who do you think won? Put your answers in the comments and let's see if you're right.
And we'll definitely see you at the end. And we'll have a full discussion about it. See you in a bit, guys. So I've loaded up the boot of the MG. I'm ready to get going. The kids are in the car and the missus is screaming at me. So I think I better get on the road. Let's close this boot and get on the road. I'll see you in a bit.
Hi guys, welcome back to People's Car Reviews, and this is my part of the Christmas special. Basically, this is the boot of the Ford Kuga. This is the car I've got to race Andrew in, and one biggie for him is it's a Ford which he loves, and he loves the Kuga, and also it's hybrid. So let's see, petrol versus hybrid. How much miles per gallon can we get out of this on the motorway? Catch me in the next part. Bye.
Hi guys, so I'm in the car, we're on the move. I've reset my current journey time, so for the whole of this video I should be able to see when we get to our destination what my MPG is. Now Lisa is in the other car. I don't know how she's doing, I don't have a clue, so I'm simply hoping that the MG comes off better. Now, you guys have seen the inside of this car, you know what this car's all about, you know all the gadgets and that, so I'm not going to go into that. What I am going to talk about today is the MPG of this car and what it is like to drive. Now, when we did the boot special and we was going away in the Nissan Qashqai, Lisa discovered one thing: this car is quite quick. But she was in the Nissan Qashqai and she could not keep up with me, and I was doing 70. She's on the phone with me going, "Are you speeding?" I'm like, "No, I'm doing 70. I'm on cruise control," and the car just simply would pull away. Not sure if that's how it's going to play out this time, but we're going to give it a go. So I'm hoping this car comes off tops, but I think I'm going to be doing it like that for the whole journey. So this car does drive really well, as we know. I've talked about its drive before, but I never really went into much detail about this car. Now I do know since since I've recorded the last time I recorded in this car, MG have released a newer version. I haven't test driven that yet. That would be an interesting video to do, so let's see how we get on today and see what happens. At the moment, I've just come onto the little fast stretch and I'm already up to 29.1 mpg. I've only done 3 minutes of driving, so that's not too bad at all. Let's get through the town, let's go on up to the motorway and see how we get on. I'm hoping Lisa's doing reasonably well herself as well, and see how we get on with this.
Hello, and you've got my driving now. We're going to do this Christmas special, and I've got the Ford Kuga. So, one little bit of advice to Andrew. I've got a hybrid, which is the first time of driving a proper hybrid. So bear with me because I'm still getting used to it. I've only picked it up today. So we're going to go and do this drive and we're going to see if we can beat Andrew on it. Now, I'm not sure how well he's doing. But if I know the MG, I know it's quick. It was quicker than the Qashqai. So he's probably already straight ahead of me. So let's see how well we can do in this car. You know, so far I've been driving 30 minutes, 3 minutes and 20.7 mpg already. And I'm 0.3 miles on, I've done 0.2 miles on electric engine. So that's quite interesting to know. Oh, it's going up and up and up and up. Andrew, you've got a race on your hands. So yeah, it's quite a quick engine, this one. This is a 74 plate. And we got told by Enterprise today, which made me really nervous, that they've only just got them in on the Saturday. We're now on Monday, so it's literally, they've just come on the forecourt and I'm the first person to get it. And I'm like, oh, it's good because it's never had been driven before. So it's only had, I don't know how many, it's had 2,000 miles on it because I've been driven around Heathrow apparently. But apart from that, oh my god, 42.9 already. Woo! I think I'm gonna win this race. Right, so we're off. Let's get to the motorway and see how this drives. 17 minutes of driving, and I'm at 53.3, 4.6 miles on the petrol engine and 3.1 on the electric. Now, to me, that don't make any sense. I'm a bit rubbish when it comes to stuff, but when I tell Andrew that, he's going to be like, no way! Yeah, he's going to be gutted. I'm coming after you, Andrew. Don't worry, I'm going to get you. Right, I've got to concentrate because I'm heading for the motorway. Give me 2, and then I will come back to you once I hit the motorway and give you a few statistics on this car. Right, we're on the motorway. Let's get speedy now. Right, okay. So comfortable drive so far. Even around town, very nippy. As soon as you want to get past traffic, brilliant. You can really put on the petrol engine. Yeah, one thing I will say though is it's got a habit of anyone that drives a hybrid will know. It's got a habit of if you don't put the parking brake on, it rolls forward when you put your foot on the brake. If you take it off. Whereas the MG has a stopping bit, so as soon as you put your foot on the brake, you can take your foot off the brake and it won't roll anywhere. So a slight difference there. Definitely this car I say is better than the Qashqai to drive. I actually feel more comfortable in this one. It feels a bit like I'm in the MG really. It's got massive windscreen, which is fantastic. I don't know if you noticed that, but I veered a bit to the left, and with Fords, I noticed this in the Focus we had before, they push you back into lane, so you don't really actually veer out of lane. Right, see, on the motorway now, we've actually dropped a bit of MPG, and I was saying, Andrew's gone, oh, it's a hybrid, you might win this, and I said, well, you don't know what he does on the motorway. You know, he could drop MPG, and we were in the 50s on town. We're now at 49.5, so he still might win this. Okay, Cougar. Oh God, we're up to 50 now. Maybe not. Come on, Cougar, let's win this race, shall we? So, like I said, we're going to meet Andrew at the services, and then we're going to have a little chat about both cars and see how we all did. And yeah, so I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Enjoy the drive.
Lisa's doing well then, by the looks of it. Yeah. Well, my drive's not going that brilliantly. I've been on the go for 13 minutes and I'm averaging 32.1. The only thing I've got in my favour, Lisa has called me an eco-mentalist when I drive, because I tend to just... The way I learnt in a hybrid car when I learnt to drive about a year ago, and I have a different style to driving to Lisa, so yeah. Not sure how that's going to play out, but that's going to be interesting. So, I don't know. I don't want to... I couldn't really guess how Lisa's doing, actually, to be fair. All I do know is... As much as I'd like to say I'm feeling slightly confident, I ain't. I'm nervous. Obviously, you guys are going to find out the results quite quickly, but I ain't. I'm gonna have to wait because Lisa's not telling me. I ain't gonna know until the video goes out, so yeah, I'm gonna be nervous now from now until when this video gets released. So I'm at the roundabout and I'm about to hit the M1. Obviously my MPG is not good. Now I've always used cruise control on the motorway. I hope Lisa knows how to use the cruise control on the car that she's got. If not, I don't know how that's going to play out. But we will see. Let's get onto the motorway and let's have a blast. So, I spoke before about this car and what it was like to drive. Yeah, it is good. for this car, at least at the moment, is they haven't done a hybrid version of the HS. They've only done plug-in hybrid. I will go into why I don't like plug-in hybrids later in another video, but oh my god, MG are really stepping up the game, and if other competitors don't step up their game, they're going to lose a lot of business to MG. Just a point worth making, a lot of people have watched the MG drive video, and I know this is fact because I see it every day on the analytics, and it, you know, I can understand why, and people are thinking about getting MGs. More and more people are doing it. This has got a relative who's just put in for her mobility car as the new ZS. Why not? They're brilliant cars. I fit all the stuff in we need in this car on a daily basis, and it's more than capable. I'm happy with this car. I think this car can win this challenge today. It's an economy drive up to where we're going. We're going away for Christmas. I've got luggage in the boot. You know, it's a brilliant car. It's an SUV. SUVs nowadays are not made to be going off-road. We don't use them off-road. We use them for this. You know, cramming the kids in the car, taking them to school, putting all the stuff in the boot, getting us to our destination, putting them on the motorway, sticking them at 70 miles an hour, just going up the motorway. This is what we use them for nowadays. We don't need them to go off-road. Brilliant little cars these are. As much as people probably think I need an SUV because there's a few leaves on my road, you don't. We could all buy estate cars and things like that, but we don't go for an SUV because we love the height, we love the feel that we get from them. It's like people that buy sports cars. Don't understand why they buy them, but it's because they love the feel of the way they are, and they love the noise that you get out of them. They're not much quicker, any better. This, different story. Totally different story. This car is quick, and it's shown when we had the Nissan Qashqai for holiday. That was so much better. Well, this car was so much better, sorry. It was faster. For a Nissan Qashqai, and that was a premium version. And I remember saying to Lisa at the time, I don't know what it is about that car, but it wasn't very well equipped. And Lisa covered this when she did her interior and exterior drive. Interior and exterior video. If you haven't seen that video, it's well worth a watch, actually. That just goes to show you how ill-equipped some 73 plate cars are. I've turned this Christmas special into a rant about other cars and how poorly equipped they are. My bad. But it just goes to show you, you know, if you are in the market for another car, definitely consider an MG. Yes, obviously, as one person said in the comments, I needed 7 seats, then you may come a crop on that. But we're going to try and sort stuff out so you can, so people can make their mind up whether what car they want and try and get a 7-seater. when it speeds up in front of you, the car decides that it's going to kick down and it will go to like third gear and you'll end up revving like 3,000 RPM. I don't understand why. If anybody actually does know why the car does that, feel free to comment in the comment section below, because I'd like to know why the car does that. Me personally, I don't see the point. I can't see why it can't just drive away how we would normally drive away. It would make more sense, but there we go. I have just noticed that quite a lot of traffic over on the left hand lane is going to have to move over. I'm going to move out here. So, you guys are obviously seeing bits and pieces of what Lisa's been up to. You know exactly what she's doing. I have no idea. I'm just hoping she's doing a lot worse than what I'm doing at the moment. Because I'm on the motorway and I've had the cruise control on, and I have a strong suspicion that she may be right about cruise control. Especially with this car anyway. Having cruise control does not help your MPG. In fact, it's made mine worse. I've been on the motorway now for a little while, and yeah, I'm only averaging 35.3. Yeah, that's not going to be good. I've got a funny feeling Lisa may have won this challenge. Oh well, I can always get her next year if we do something similar to this. Never know, we might do something similar to this next year. Or may come back with something totally different, I'm not sure. But it is an interesting question though. If you are going to wait, which is better out of the two cars? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be sleeping easy for the next couple of nights. I'm pretty sure we'll find out soon enough. I hope you guys are all having a good Christmas. Well, I hope you all do have a good Christmas. This is coming out just before Christmas anyway. And my memory for dates is crap, so I'm not actually going to tell you what the date is because I forgot. Hopefully the person that does all the editing will put it at the bottom of the video, so on one you guys will already know, won't you? Okay guys, so I've entered the roadworks on the M1. I am actually using cruise control. I have just done a bit off cruise control. The MPG has actually gone up. It's actually gone up to 37.7, so may not need to worry that much. Now obviously me and Lisa stick to the speed limits. We're not like everybody else that are around us that are going past us. So yeah. Let's see how we get on. And there are actually people working. Unusual for national highways to be working. Usually they're at home having a cup of coffee in bed asleep. Or just at home having a cup of coffee. is like, and hope mine's better. Ah, they're still doing works here then, I see. Here's those cars. Okay, so I've arrived at the services. My average MPG is 39.2. Let's hope Lisa's is worse than that. If not, I'm never going to live this down. Right. Let's go and find Lisa and we'll have a quick discussion and then we'll go back to the studio and have a bit of a discussion on what we actually think. I'll see you in a bit, guys.
It's on the steering wheel, yeah, it's dropped me down to 45.8 doing 70 miles an hour on the motorway. So, you know, there is a thing about when you put cruise control, it does cut down your MPG, so you're not travelling as far on your mileage as what you would be if you didn't have it on cruise control. But I guess in another sense, you don't have to keep being that on and off brake, on and off accelerator. You've got that less control. I mean, we're at 46.8 on 27 minutes of driving, so yeah, not bad. I wonder how Andrew's getting on. I can't wait to tell him about the hybrid engine. buggy would go in the Cougar. That's one to be tested at a later date, I think. But apart from that, you know, it's a really nice car. It's really nice to drive. It's still at 46.9, 80.4 miles on petrol engine and 4.9 on electric. 30 minutes of driving. Oh, I do wonder, am I going to beat Andrew on the times? Because it's alright to beat him on the MPG. But what about the time? I can't remember how long he said it took him to get there before. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will do. Well, we've got here and it's 39 minutes and 53 seconds, 53.6, 25.1 miles on the petrol engine and 8.6 miles on the electric. Let's see how Andrew's done in the other video. But let's have a catch up with him after we grabbed a coffee and go from there. See you soon, guys. Bye.
So we're back, sitting in the back of the MG.
Hi, guys. Hope you enjoyed that ride.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, it was a brilliant ride, wasn't it? A really good ride up. How long did it take you to get up here?
39 minutes, but I'm not sure how well you did, so that should be interesting when we find out later.
And I'm not going to tell you.
So, yeah, obviously you guys know how well she did. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, we'll cut this off here. We'll go and grab a coffee, I think,
Yep.
and then we'll meet back up at wherever and
Yep.
discuss this a little bit further.
Definitely. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys, to the Christmas special.
Cool. And we'll see you in a little while when we have a full-on discussion and see who won. I haven't got a clue. See you in a bit, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
To People's Car Reviews. I like saying that. Sorry.
I know you do. You really need to stop saying that. So that was interesting.
Very interesting. Oh, let me take my belt off for a minute because I'm a bit uncomfortable.
So you definitely won.
Well,
Just goes
yeah.
to show you something. What I've been saying for ages is
not
true.
necessarily. I was doing a lot better around town on the MPG when it came to the hybrid engine, but as soon as I hit the motorway and put cruise control on, that's really zonked me.
Yeah, I did allude to that in my film, that cruise control, you've always said it zonks out the UMPG. Fair play, it does actually.
It does, and
it
it
really
is,
does.
and it does it quite dramatically as well. I mean, you beat me on time only by 53 seconds, but you still beat me on time. So
Yeah.
it just proves one point: the MG is quicker
Yeah, but
on a petrol engine.
also with the hybrid engine, especially in this car, it's quick off the mark.
It is. Oh, don't! I don't know if you saw me when I picked up the car because Andrew
Yes,
was in
I
the
did.
MG,
I was
and all of a
following
sudden
behind you.
I shot out. I was like,
Yes,
oh,
I did see that.
crikey.
Yes, I did see that. Yes, I did sit there going, "Oh my God, what is she doing to the car?"
I just put my foot and accelerated, and it just shot off, and I was like, oh my God, I've got to keep this under control now.
But so out of the two cars, come on, which one would you have?
For comfortness, space, I'd pick the MG. I like the engine on this, so if the MG went at hybrid, I'll get one tomorrow. But I don't find the seating still as comfortable. Maybe because it's a new car. I still love my MG seat. My bucket seats on my MG, they're more comfortable. And I've got a bit more space around me.
It's funny, because I'd have the MG and all.
Yeah.
Which, actually, to be fair, I love Fords. I really do. But there's a few features I think this car needs that the MG hasn't. And there's a few features on the MG I'll take out of this car.
Yeah.
Which would be the hybrid engine. I'd love to put the hybrid engine out of this car into the MG.
Yeah. And also the boot space, it's a variation, this boot. You can get a bigger boot or a smaller boot depending on the seats in the back, which is fine. But join us in the next video in January when Andrew will be doing the interior and exterior on this Cougar.
The interior and exterior on this car. I do believe on that bombshell.
So we'll say, we'll just say, so you made 39 minutes and 39.2.
Yes.
On MPG, and I made 39 minutes and 53 seconds. So you beat me by 53 seconds.
Yes, 53 seconds, but the MPG
and
was
53.6.
Don't forget this was over the
MPG
economy run as well as a bloody time race.
Yeah, it was. But you know, I call that a draw. It's Christmas.
Well, for Christmas, yes. But in reality, you won on MPG. I just beat you in time.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, if you really want to look at it, I won the whole thing because I was quicker.
Yeah, but you did one as economy as I was.
I know, but in a normal race, economy doesn't matter.
Why do men have to always argue?
I don't know. It's just a thing. Right, on that note,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, and we'll definitely
see you in the new year.
See you in the new year.
Oh, by the way, we've got some crackers coming up in the new year. But catch me on a special video later on in this year where I'm going to give you some new updates on new videos and a new style of the way we're working. Because this one will be able to drive hire cars from January.
Well, actually, be fair, it's the 17th of January.
Yeah.
So, yeah, keep your eye out for that. There is some changes coming to the channel. Some quite big, some quite small.
Yep.
One of the big things is, well, you'll find that out later. And really, on that bombshell, it's time to end, guys. Thanks very much for watching.
And thanks for watching watching, and thank you very much for tuning in to this Christmas special, and I hope you've really enjoyed it and the fun we had putting it together.
Oh, it's been a cracker. The only problem is though, I feel sorry for Maisie, who's now got to spend time editing this video.
Oh, she loves editing.
Oh, she does. This is true.
And guys, thank you for all the new subscribers we've had recently. We've had quite a few new subscribers, quite a few new likes, and our video seems to be doing really well, so we really appreciate it, and I'm glad you enjoy our banter and our mistakes that we keep into the videos.
It turns out if you've by the time this goes out, it would have already gone out. If you've watched the blooper video that's been released, you'll know who keeps making the mistakes and why. Yes, thank you, dear. Yeah, it's me. Although you did make one mistake.
I made one and he didn't let me lift that one down.
I'm not. Right, I've just realised we've been on the go now for 5 minutes.
Oh.
Right.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and we will definitely see you in the new year. Bye, guys. Bye.